right, we're back for another episode of X Universe. Vince, I am your watcher. Judge, sitting to the right of me.
I'm Steven, playing John Fairfax, the Metal Master.
Adder. And
David, playing Jim Jackson, the Gravitator.
I'm Jacob, playing William Stark, who is Psycho.
and we're bringing in another person this week.
I'm Corey, and I will be playing George Hall, known as TNG.
And tell us a little bit about your character.
He knew their characters in high school, but he, of course, went his separate way. Became a state trooper, a corrupt state trooper. I mean, come on, who wouldn't?
Hey, why not? It's Dallas.
Evidence locker is very tempting.
Hey, a lot of good stuff. But no, he just has been doing his thing, which is not good, but not really evil. He just does bad things.
He just does what he needs to do to make money.
Exactly.
Sounds a lot like somebody else we know.
And Blaine is going to be out this week. His parents have taken him on a trip to Lake Geneva,
Tijuana.
Wisconsin. No, Wisconsin. Tijuana. He got pulled away. So we're going to start with George, Mr. Hall. What do they call the state troopers? They just officer, I guess?
Officer Hall.
Officer,
I wasn't sure if they call him sheriff or not, but
No.
yeah, officer.
although I do like Sheriff Hall.
You could be a state sheriff.
You could get there.
That's kind of a different type of job.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a little more leeway to move around a lot and do more things in different police departments.
I like it.
You want to do sheriff instead?
Yeah, let's be Sheriff Hall.
All right, so you're Deputy Sheriff Hall.
Yeah.
No, sheriff has the ability to do a lot more things, so you get a lot more freedom to travel around. So you were also at the Starbucks when the group here was out there, and they were attacked, and the Terrigen mist hit them, and they woke up in the hospital. So you also did wake up in the hospital. You were not on duty; you were off duty at the time. You thought you saw some people you knew at Starbucks from a long time ago, but by the time you turned around, you're waking up in the hospital. As soon as you wake up, you realize you have these abilities that you did not have before. You can feel the power pulsing through you. You move your hand really quickly.
The first thing he tries.
So you do that in a record of 2 seconds. You're like, all right.
Surprised it's not like on fire.
Yeah. So we'll fast forward a little bit in time. You do see, as you're on duty one night, you see some reports of some ATMs being broken into. Then you have to go investigate a bank that was broken into, well, kind of broken into.
They can't figure out how it got.
Yeah, you look at the video footage and you could see people dressed in black sneaking in, holding the money and phasing through walls, and you're just like, they must have powers too. You saw the video footage of Metal Adder getting caught.
I don't know why I even bothered making a character name.
You're going to have to combat that, Metal Adder.
Yeah.
Well, it's one thing if the news is saying it, but if he's saying it every time.
One
like,
night,
It's not Metal Adder. It's not it.
one night while you're on duty and you're undercover at this point because you're scoping out things, you do catch the white van that has been listed on all the news as a possible getaway because, yeah, you did get caught by some cameras, but you guys got away very easily. And you see a white van suspiciously driving around at like 4 a.m. So you follow the van inconspicuously and, distance, let them do their thing, and you just keep following it. And they drive, and then they wind back up at, we say you live again, Lake Dallas?
No, it's in South Lake.
South Lake, that's right. Yeah. So you follow the van all the way to a private residence and a very fancy neighborhood, and it goes into a garage, a house. It's the last you see of it. Do you want to do anything now? George?
I'll investigate a little further.
What do you want to do?
I guess I'll just try to see if I can see in the windows.
All right, so you get out of your car, you walk up.
Simple stuff, just kind of peek in, see what
Alarm
I see.
system goes off.
A cop.
You peer in the window, you see a cat looking at you. It happens to be named Jimmy, looking just like a certain cat that you know.
Odd.
I know, right?
He starts licking his paws.
I tap on the window gently.
Would Jimmy run? No. Right.
Jimmy knows me.
Probably.
Jimmy would probably come over.
Hey, Jimmy, just
Screw it. I'll go to the front door and ring the doorbell.
So you guys just pulled in. You get out of the van. The three of you are counting the money that you just got. Ding dong.
Expecting anyone? Because I'm sure as hell not.
It's your house.
I know. That's why I'm asking. I'm saying I'm sure as hell not expecting anybody.
You order pizza?
No.
Nobody comes to the door.
I guess we should go.
The lights go out. Inconspicuously.
Nobody's here.
Yeah, nobody's.
Do you want to just fry whoever it is, Brain?
No. Maybe a neighbor or something. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
A few minutes later, you hear
We'll be
some
back
noise.
here doing what we got to do.
At the door?
It's your house.
Yeah, got it.
You're answering the door?
Yeah.
Door opens, and strikingly familiar to someone standing in front of you. You just can't recall. You know him,
Hey.
and you recall him as well. Like, you've seen each other.
I've seen you. You're so familiar.
School?
So
maybe?
ugly. I know this.
Why are you there, though? It's probably for his first
School,
question.
maybe, but yeah. What can I do for you, man?
Oh, nothing.
Is he in uniform?
No, he's
I'm
plainclothes.
undercover. I'm just playing close. It's like, oh no, I just moved into the neighborhood and I just wanted to meet the neighbors.
Oh, where'd you move to?
6 houses down.
Why is that funny?
Especially at 4 in.
Yeah, 4 a.m. I just want to introduce myself.
So
That's why I laughed, just because I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. It's 4 a.m.
yeah, you're here in the middle of the night and
Ringing the doorbell.
just to introduce yourself. I mean, what are you thinking?
Can I surprise attack him?
Absolutely, if you want.
Surprise attack.
You just gonna punch him? Or
We're just gonna try to shove him out of the way. I do have super speed. I can hopefully get in and get somewhere else quickly.
sure.
Endurance type of combat?
Go ahead. And what's your super speed listed under? Incredible, I think it was.
It was, well,
You
it was typical, but then it goes off of,
the actual ability is one more higher than your endurance, which puts it as monstrous.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll percentile. D100.
One.
First roll of the game.
You tripped
So
on the floor mat.
I'll let Jacob describe what happens.
really?
Go ahead.
Okay, he attempts to shove me and take off, and instead he trips on his own shoelaces and lands flat on his face.
Okay, you land flat on your face. You don't see anything odd. You just see him like try to take off, but then he just goes thud.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him from going somewhere. I'm gonna use mind control just to have him stop completely, not be able to move.
All right. Well, you're listed under amazing.
Yes.
How do I resist mind control?
I gotta first see what he gets for activation, pretty much.
That is going to be 28. So I don't think I got it.
No, you did.
Oh.
You got the activation for it. And what is your psyche?
My psyche?
No, his.
Oh.
My psyche?
Yeah, George.
40.
40. Okay, so just give me a percentile roll, please. Yeah, hopefully not 1.
83.
Yeah, that's yellow, so it's a higher total,
Yeah.
which is fine. You do your thing, hold out your hand, and you just seem like doing this while focusing at you.
You don't feel a tingle in the back of your head.
No, nothing.
What's happening?
We're watching from the cameras in the garage. This is really awkward.
So why are you trying to run into my house?
Listen, I just tripped. I'm trying to go back to my house.
Yeah. How about you come inside? We talk for a little bit.
That sounds strange. Why do you want to talk?
Because you're acting really strange. I want
That's
to talk to you a little
because I'm a good guy who just, I run.
He just takes off.
bit.
At super speed.
Can I try and mind control him again before he gets too far?
Yeah, you can try one more time.
All right.
Yeah, so I totally don't know how to do the cops sneaking around or anything like that.
This one, 86.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a resistance again. What'd you roll?
6.
2. He
you-
almost got an 82, but it just flopped over onto the 0.
So as you're starting to turn around to run, what exactly are you telling him?
I'm
got it.
basically making him stop and then come in.
You have the idea. You're just like, you know what? Maybe he's right. I should probably go inside and have a drink or something, have
He
a chat.
seems like a reasonable guy.
Yeah, you think he's cool now.
That's cool. All right, buddy, let's go inside, man.
He's like, all right.
All right. Come inside. We'll have a drink and
We're
we'll
just
talk.
counting money in the garage.
And
Lots of it.
can I
You
can
guys
I,
did recognize his picture looking at the camera.
can I use my mind control to talk to them and say, "Hey, come here"?
Telepathy.
It's more of a telepathy.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go, hey guys?
All right. I didn't know how far away they were.
They're in the garage. I mean, they're probably listening on the cameras or watching.
You're like, "Hey, get in here."
Okay.
You guys come in the room,
Yeah.
both of you.
I'll crack open a beer first.
Yeah.
You see
that's
two
fine.
more friends
Have a seat.
you recognize.
Hey, I know you guys.
You guys recognize him from somewhere.
Oh, have a seat.
Sure, buddy.
What do you want to drink?
Whiskey.
All right.
All your characters drink whiskey.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I just think it's funny.
Need on the rocks. What do you want?
On the rock.
All right.
On it.
All right, cool. So let's talk. Why are you here at 4 a.m.? That's a really strange time to be here.
Introducing yourself. I just moved in 6 houses down. Got any sugar?
I'm glad you moved in and all, but
Yeah.
kind of strange time to.
Oh, I saw a mysterious white van wanted by the police. It pulled into the house. Figured I'd look into it.
I see. And how do you know it's wanted by the police?
Am I still under his mind control?
You were only under mind control as far as coming into the house and sitting down.
Okay.
And he thinks I'm a good guy.
Just
and
for,
you think he's a swell guy.
just for a visual, as I hand him the whiskey, I don't know how your living room layout is, but if you have like I'm assuming a fireplace maybe.
Probably.
All right.
Don't
Can
all
the-
houses in Texas
while
have
he's
fire-
sitting there, can there be like the fire poker just floating right behind the chair? Just like you're sitting here talking, but the fire poker is like right there. So
Right behind him. And
Right behind
behind
him.
the chair. So if in case he turns out to be someone we need to get rid of, it just goes right through the chair.
That should be easy enough for
it's
you.
just a visual.
I know, it's just a visual. You don't really,
Thank you for that visual
you can't see.
that I can't see. Yes, thank you.
But that's what's happening. So please have a drink.
I should have made it a double. So yeah, I just stopped to check out a suspicious van, but it's gone now. So you know,
Worst
So just-
frigging cop ever.
Just a concerned private citizen.
there's a reason I'm corrupt. Okay.
So you're
Did you
just a-
bribe your way into being a sheriff?
Well, he hasn't told us he's a cop yet.
No,
so,
he hasn't said he's
No.
a cop.
so you're just a concerned private citizen helping the police out?
Well, neighborhood watch. You know, I mean, yeah, no, that doesn't work.
It's you could say neighborhood watch. That also would explain why you're out at 4 a.m. too.
Fine, neighborhood watch.
You have heard from the homeowners association they are hiring some people for neighborhood watch due to the crime recently of the metal adder.
Do it away from where you
You gotta
live.
start like burning your name into walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, we're technically not supervillains. As characters, we don't even have the names yet. Their news is just calling some guy they saw.
We
in
have a
Brainy.
little bit of infamy. We have like 10.
Yeah, you got 10.
So they sort of kind of know.
Speaking of, did we get? Oh, that's later.
But we aren't like big news or anything. Just some petty criminals right now.
Hey, me too.
Wait, what?
Really?
No, what now?
Interesting.
I'm sorry. Continue. What's? Yeah, I'm just checking out the neighborhood, but you
What's
know
your
everything's
name?
fine. So
Why do we know you? What's your name?
it's
Yeah.
George Hall.
And you guys instantly remember someone from high school.
Yeah.
Didn't he go into law enforcement?
Yeah, didn't he?
Did they know that?
They would probably know that.
I don't know.
He was talking about going to the police academy.
Yeah, you probably bragged about it in school.
Of course I would. I'm an ass.
Yeah.
But, so wait. So who are you guys? What's your names?
William.
You remember him right away.
I know you. You're an ass too.
He was a dorky, like alpha nerd type kid in high school that you kind of picked on.
Kinda.
Okay, you picked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, you probably picked on all of them.
Really?
Except
Like,
Blaine.
Not physically, like
But yeah.
you kind of like, made fun of them,
Yeah.
called them dorks. You hung out with Blaine once in a while, who was like the captain of the swim team. You played football, probably. You're one of
Yeah.
those.
Second place, always somebody above me. Damn it.
Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah.
Just like your deputy sheriff.
I remember you.
Yeah.
How's
I
it
remember you
going?
too.
What you been up to?
Obviously, I'm living the dream. How about you?
I can see that. Wow. So
Well, if you're living in the
nice.
same neighborhood, you'd kind of be living the dream too.
You're obviously living the dream too if you live here. I'm not sure how you afford it on a policeman's salary, but
He's in crippling debt.
Partially true, yes. No, it's
so
nice,
you
great.
decided to follow a white van here. And what was your end goal in all this?
Oh, call the police. That's what the neighborhood watch does. But there's no van here, so
Obviously not.
cool. We're cool.
Can we tell if he has any powers right now? He hasn't really displayed them, has he?
Tried
no,
and failed.
he tried and he failed, and then when he went to run away, you told him, "Get your butt inside. Let's talk."
Yeah. So yeah. I'm just a normal person.
Hmm.
Normal.
Is he?
That's what I'm wondering. You're stressing that a little too much.
Stress, everything's cool. We're fine. Here,
Wait,
have
wait.
another drink.
Wait, guys. You remember back when we were in the Starbucks? He in there?
I really wasn't paying attention to
Yeah,
him.
me neither.
I remember him. He was there having coffee.
Did I see them?
You did kind of. You saw them. You're like, I know these people. Like one of those things. Then you were
Oh.
just like, meh. And you walked away.
You were there. You were there when the mist went off.
You remember that?
Yes, I was. So were you.
So tell me, do you feel a little different now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know what you were. What am I?
I don't know if you felt different or not. That's why I'm asking. Did you wake up
Fine,
different?
yes. I am
I was about to say,
different.
easy enough to find out. I just reached behind where I had the poker, flick up, and swing it down at him.
Nah. He's telling us. He's telling us. Or
Fine, yes, I'm different. I imagine you are too.
we are. Guys? You want to show him?
No.
Not
He's
particularly.
a cop or the thing. Either
Buzz, man.
Yeah, but
he
But-
came here to bust us and got caught.
he's one of us.
I wasn't gonna bust
So?
you.
So is Spider-Man.
He's probably going to
But I'm
extort
not going to
money
let him in
from
on
you.
what I'm doing.
So that's the question. What do we do with him now?
Fire poker. Knock him out. Get rid
So
of
he's
him?
holding a fire poker over your head.
Pretty much.
Like he's going to smack you in the head with it.
I'm gonna run as fast as I can again.
Where are you going to go?
Front door. I did know the way.
I'm going to levitate him.
All right, well,
I want to.
let him do his activation for running.
Oh god. You may not have to do much. 7. Ah.
We see you like kind of start vibrating really fast, like
he,
you're about
he
to get going.
goes to get up to
I bet
run,
women love that skill.
and he trips over his shoelace again. Thud on the ground.
Out of character, when we actually create you a suit, we have to get you like one of those really nice boots or something without laces.
No laces.
Velcro. Gotta go
Yeah.
Velcro.
He's got a small window to fail in, but yet he still fails.
You're really having trouble, aren't you?
Not a good day.
Apparently not.
I just twirl back. It's like, well, I learned what I wanted to know. Put the fire poker back.
So you're a cop, and you decided to follow a white van.
Yeah, but I lost it. I thought it was here.
Kind of enforce that thought.
Let's do some mind control. See if we can get the truth.
I think what he's trying to say is he's siding with you guys. I lost it.
Oh.
That's what he's been trying to
I
insinuate.
I don't know. That would be what anyone would say if they wanted to get out of here and go get back
That's
up.
kind of
Yeah.
what I was thinking. That's the direction I was taking it. So you might want to be a little more.
Are you giving this the good wink?
So you should
I
be like,
lost it.
I lost the white van, but I heard there could be quite a bit of money if you find it.
I lost the van, but there's lots of money.
You know what I mean. Just come up with something.
Yes. I was trying to. I lost it. It's not here. It's not here.
You're right. Not here.
Good.
So what do you want?
The problem is you're here.
Drink. I mean, my buds. We're all buds, right? Friends, pals.
I think I
Amigos.
hated you in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah. We didn't exactly like
you're
you.
a dick.
Apologize for my past transgressions, but
He's-
I'm a nice enough guy.
He's gone through therapy.
Lots of therapy.
2 divorces.
Only one.
His other marriage is self-destructing right now, but
Well, it's not a marriage so much as a body pillow, but you know.
yeah.
Japanese
Easiest thing to
body
do.
Keep
Make
going.
him tell the truth. If he's with us, he's with us. If he's not, we
Yeah.
take care of him.
That's pretty much where I'm going.
Let's just get that knocked out.
So
Mind
he wa-
control.
So he wants in on the action.
Just to make him tell the truth is
Yeah.
all he's really
I
doing.
want the actual truth. So, 62. Oh, it happens.
He has.
In fact, the first time I tried to use my powers, I got something like that. And so nothing happened. They're
So
like,
Corey,
well,
give me a roll too.
59.
All right, you got him.
yeah.
What do you want him to do?
Just tell the truth.
I want the truth, the absolute truth.
Of
What
the-
he's doing here.
Is he truthful with us? Is he
Yeah.
actually going to rat us out?
What's he planning to do
So
with
he
this?
tells you the exact same story except for the house thing. He doesn't live 6 houses down. He followed the white van, which he saw on his APB, on the news, everything. Saw it go inside. He was here to check up on it, realized who you guys were. Now he wants in on the action. Otherwise, he's going to tell. And searching his mind, you can tell he's a corrupt cop.
Guys?
That could have been solved in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it could have, but I was trying to play it up a little bit. I wanted to give him a chance to talk, you know?
So what all can you do?
I can play poker.
No, what can you
What do you bring to
really
the team?
do?
Oh, I am pretty fast.
As we have not seen.
Yes.
Can you do it without tripping on your shoelaces? Because that seems to be the common
Why don't you
thing.
take your shoes off and show us?
Sometimes.
Yes. Take off your shoes and show us.
I'm not going to take off my shoes, but I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
And here's a 1.
61.
Much better.
All right, so you
I just
You
run
feel-
around a circle real. just
yeah,
like
you,
around.
you feel a slight gust of wind and you don't see him move at all.
Okay.
He said he ran around the living room really quickly.
Can I get into my surveillance system and maybe go back to the film, slow it down a little bit?
You look and you see he's there. One frame he's there, one frame he's not, then he's back again.
Impressive. Very impressive. You're not tripping. Anything else you can do?
Not really.
Okay. Well, that could still come in handy.
Or can't you shrink?
He doesn't want to tell us
Oh, you're not telling him that?
I can't shrink it.
unless it's cold.
I don't know. Does he still have to tell us the truth, or is he
He's supposed to tell you the truth.
okay?
Yeah.
Then you have to tell us.
Oh, fine. I can also shapeshift. And just for the hell of it, I turn into a copy of the chair I'm sitting in. Or
You
I
see-
was sitting in.
The exact same chair side by side as he says that.
Guys, that has real potential here.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. I like that.
And then he starts talking and the chair's talking.
Okay, that's kind of creepy. Go ahead and go back to
No more Pee Wee's Playhouse,
yeah,
please.
Pee-wee's Playhouse of the chair is
You're
talking.
not. You're not Cherry.
Hey, Cherry.
I may not be, but I could be if you need me to.
All right. So
Like
New member of the team?
Ho.
I like him.
Well, I don't like him, but definitely useful.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean.
can use him.
I think
And
he'll.
you can get rich by being with us.
I think
like
he'll
Rich.
come around.
Rich is good.
Yes, we're going to get very stinking rich.
He's got a Ponzi scheme that he's been working on.
In 20 years, all the payoff.
Like these last episode, these guys were all like this, that, and he's like, why don't we do this? We'll scheme and get the money. Like he wanted to do like a whole Ponzi scheme.
I was trying to like.
We made the same
Insurance
amount of money
fraud.
in one night of bank robbery that he would do in 20 years.
No, I could make more. No, I was struggling trying to think of how I could use my powers.
I'm telling you, man, just take over the company.
It's a little too out there, people would notice that. I think.
Just make them so they give you a really good bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could do that. And work from home, of course.
I know.
Work. Just make them think you did the work. Have somebody else actually do it.
So much.
You don't,
Room
think, you
for
don't think
abuse.
about this. I mean, you can control other people.
Yeah, no, I don't always use it. I gotta use it more.
Getting the villain mindset.
Yeah.
So it's 4 a.m, Monday morning. You have to go to work in 4 hours.
Or
You-
do you?
Yeah.
I'm going to, but there may be things happening at work that day.
Steven has not gone back to work yet, so he decided he wasn't going back to work.
Yeah, I quit.
You didn't quit. You said you weren't just going to show up anymore. Yes.
Kind of quit it.
David, I don't know what we decided with you. You just
I
not going
was
back to
kind of
work.
hanging around, doing some stuff every now and then. Probably wouldn't go back anymore.
Hmm.
Let someone else have my corner.
You also cleared out of your apartment.
So are we both just crashing at the pool house?
Probably. Until we find a better
the
place.
cabana.
It's an open bar, man.
All right. So are you going to work?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys take a nap because you're tired from your antics.
But while I'm there, I'm going to
Make another guy crap on a desk.
no. I'm going to actually go to my boss that happened to, and I'm going to talk to him and tell him I need to speak with the vice president, and I'm going to use my mind control for him on that.
Okay. What reason are you going to give him? I want to know your reasoning.
Because we need to increase efficiency on the engines, and I need to talk with the vice president one-on-one on how we can do that most efficiently.
All right. Well, he doesn't even question that. He just goes, all right, well, we can set up a meeting for that.
Spooky.
That was weird. Yes. Okay. So at noon, he has a lunch meeting, virtual lunch meeting set up. Because the vice president is not here,
Right.
obviously. So noon rolls around and you get a text message from these guys saying, coming home yet?
No.
We're hungry.
Yeah.
Free food.
We're not even at his place. We're over at Blaine's place in the pool house.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
We're counting our stash of money.
Well, looks like you're occupied with that. What is George doing?
What time is it?
Noon.
He's sleeping.
Okay.
Night shift.
He's night shift. Okay. So meeting time rolls around. You're sitting in the conference room, virtual conference room with your boss and the vice president on the.
I said alone. Damn it.
You mind control that?
Yeah. 86. I like how Corey's checking my dice.
I just want to see. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Not that I don't trust you.
He's like, oh, absolutely. We trust you 100%.
Straight.
So it's just you and the vice president in the room. He's looking at you directly.
I'm going to go straight for the mind control.
I don't think you can do it virtually. so-
No?
No.
Oh.
You have to actually be within.
Well, I rolled a 4 anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I
You're
guess
just trying to convince him what your plan is now that you got the meeting with him.
He's like, so you called a meeting and
Yes, sir. So I start laying out some technical specifications about the engine effectiveness, all this sort of stuff. Explain all the things we need going on there. And I'm saying, so here's the problem. Basically, the head engineer doesn't know what he's doing. He keeps telling us we can't do the engine like this, but we can. I know I can. If you give me that opportunity, I can prove it to you, and I can become your head engineer.
Throw some darts. I mean, I can't lose.
he says to you, he says, this sounds like a great plan, but I need to actually see it on paper. So I'm going to come fly into Dallas and I'll be in Wednesday.
Absolutely. I will see you then.
And I want you to have a full proposal written up, ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Presentation.
It will be done.
Be me and COO.
Yes, sir.
And he terminates the call. Doesn't even say goodbye.
All right.
Cool.
Big wig.
No time for bad.
What do you finish out the rest of your day and then go home?
Yeah. I gotta keep up appearances right now.
5 p.m. I'm assuming you guys go to his house.
It's probably bought
Probably
some
drunk now.
much newer clothes, went to the bars. Just, I can't lose at darts. Just, I can't.
Y'all are looking flashy.
Yeah. Windfalls.
Does George come over too? Or?
Just be careful. It's not too
Do they ask
flashy when
George?
you're actually doing things.
I'm not wearing a 3-piece suit. I'm wearing like new jeans and a new
I
jacket.
guess I kind of would. They are my new.
I'm actually able
friends.
to buy things now. That's it.
Flashy for us is like normal clothes, I guess.
Pretty
But
much.
I'd be
Yeah.
on duty, so I kind of have to.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It's not Goodwill.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Doorbell rings.
Get some designer labels going on.
Doorbell rings. Doorbell rings.
Can I see who it is?
You see it's George dressed in uniform.
All right. Go to the door.
Officer.
Officer.
Gentlemen,
Hand him a whiskey right off the bat.
He comes in, sits
guy.
down, drinks the whiskey.
Welcome.
He's supposed to be out patrolling, but he's like, screw it, I don't care.
All right, gentlemen. So what's on the agenda for tonight? Any plans?
I plan on beating up some people, but what's your idea?
Are they what kind of people?
Whoever I find.
You just want to go out and cause some mayhem?
In uniform.
They're resisting arrest. Thank you.
Yes.
A lot of people resist arrest.
A lot of people.
So are you asking us for help to go beat up people you want us to beat up for you?
I like that idea.
The 6 o'clock news is on TV showing a shot of a mysterious white van that's been involved in all the ATM robberies in the area.
Seems like it's.
All right, we need a paint job.
I was gonna say we need to redesign the van a little bit here.
Police have been unable to identify the assailants in the van. They've all been dressed in black, but police believe the metal adder is involved. They flash a picture of the metal adder again.
Which is like a picture of a guy in jeans, dark, just normal jacket, long kind of black hair, and you just see probably a picture of him holding his hands
And
out,
it's grainy.
and some little like a rebar or something is floating in the air. That's the metal adder. Don't get it, but that's what they decided to go with.
I recognize that photo in him since we're kind of in the same room. Hey, you're the metal adder.
This is what it is.
Yeah, we've been making news lately.
It's not his actual name though.
I like it. It's edgy.
The lady goes, "Oh, this just in. Sentinel Services has cleaned up the picture somewhat and have provided it to the local police departments to find the suspect.
Well,
More as this story develops."
looks like the van's not the only thing that needs to change.
Luckily, we got a guy.
Can't fight
Oh,
plot
yeah, you guys
devices.
don't have to worry about
Your phone goes off with a text message. It's your work phone. You see the same picture you saw on the news, but cleaned up quite a bit. Now you absolutely recognize him.
Damn, dude, check it out.
Wanted. And it shows a picture of Metal Adder. No name.
Do they have a bounty for him?
Yes. It was like 10 grand.
Yeah, but now
That's it?
somebody's gonna recognize him.
That's it, 10 grand? Jeez.
It's still not the greatest picture of him, but I mean, if he was walking down the street and someone was one of those people that look at all the stuff on the news, they'd be like, "Hey, that's that guy." But if he was just walking down the street and people don't care, which most people don't, they wouldn't notice.
Yeah, but still, it's a big chance.
They'll probably put that picture on the signs that you see when you drive on 35 and stuff like that. Wanted, and picture of him side face doing that.
So
I'd recommend cutting your hair.
I was about to say I can get a decent
I was
haircut.
gonna say, is there anything
Grow a beard.
we can do? About
Shave my
this?
beard.
Oh, shave it.
We can do, what do you want me to do? Take back the video
Gravitate
of
his
the
face.
news?
No, but is there a way to maybe clear the charges out on the police side?
That's pretty big. Remember, I'm just a corrupt cop, man.
I just like how there's a $10,000 reward for a guy who's supposedly just using a mutant ability. So are mutants illegal in the world? I forget. Like
No, they're not.
just existing, there's a $10,000 reward on you.
Well,
No,
you were involved with the bank
suspected
robbery.
criminal.
Suspected. Involved
Suspected.
with the bank robbery and ATMs. So
And I think they only give out the reward if it
leads
results in a
to
conviction.
if they can tie the two things together, of course.
Yeah, that
I'd
may be-
recommend you cut his hair and shave his face.
That's a good start.
That's easy enough.
What about some colored contacts too? I don't know. Can we tell what color?
Start
his eyes
wearing
are?
baseball cap and stuff like that when you go out. And
Cleaned up.
Maybe a hoodie.
Actually, it would be more or less inconspicuous if I actually just dressed nice.
Yeah. Nice clothes, nice haircut. Look like you actually belong there.
Yeah. Polo shirt, little alligator, just like Blaine. Just dress like Blaine.
Just
There you go.
yeah, I can rob his
raid his closet.
raid his closet.
He wouldn't even notice.
All right, so a couple hours pass. You get him a makeover.
Your hair looks
beautiful
fabulous.
Jeez.
I feel violated.
You look like a totally different new you.
Look at that. The true metal adder.
8 o'clock rolls around, the news is on. And the news is, this just in, we have just received the manifesto of the Metal Adder.
What? There's no manifesto for a metal adder.
Well, I'm not the metal adder, so I don't care.
I know,
Yeah.
but you didn't put out a manifesto, did you?
No. But I'm not the metal adder.
So what's his manifesto say?
So it goes to a video footage. We just received this videotape, VHS tape. That's how old school it is. And you see it's a picture of a man dressed in black metal armor. And there's 4 guys standing behind him. And he's like, I am the Metal Adder. You saw me rob all those banks. I mean, the ATMs and that bank. Yes, I did it. I'm the one who did it. And he does something to show that he can manipulate how you did. And he goes, and we will take down this town. Call us the Metal Masters.
Okay, now how the hell does he know that, Vince? Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of crap.
There's a purpose. There's a purpose.
I think it's great that someone
know.
else is taking the fall for us.
I like that. We don't have to worry about anything.
And you no longer have to be the metal adder.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Every time you guys say that, I hear mental adder.
Yeah, I know.
He just came up with something, and it's been rolling.
That's how it usually happens.
I'm happy with this. I mean, we got some cash.
Yeah.
You got a good job.
I'm good, and they're going to take the heat off us because anything we do is probably going to be attributed to them.
Game's over. We win.
Very true.
At least for the beginning.
Hey, I haven't got any
Start
money yet.
dressing.
It's not over.
You need to get some armor made like that.
Yeah, that is kind of weird how my entire character design is there.
I'll let you roll a reason check here.
That's 100.
Wow.
Damn.
No, yeah, wow. All right. Soon as you see that picture, you hear the tape and everything, you just hit a flashback of you back probably around middle school of an old friend that you were really close with named Thomas. Thomas Jackson. No, I'm kidding. Thomas Johnson was his name.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, yeah. Thomas Johnson was his name. It was your, really like best friend when you were growing up, and you always talked about cool things if you ever got powers, and you suspect that it might be him.
How the hell did...
And you guys pretty much felt at one point that you might have been brothers, separated, at birth or something, maybe twins. You don't know how close you guys were. Then you kind of grew apart as he went on to do other things in life and
Moved a lot. Character moved a lot.
Yeah.
Remember? It wasn't until high school that I met these 3. Well, Blaine included.
that just flashes through your mind real quick.
Okay.
And you remember saying certain things like, it'd be really cool if I had black armor, you see mutants everywhere. So you thought, whoa, if I was a mutant, I'd do this or that.
Be the metal
Yeah, I don't know where he got that.
Well, Metal he just got from the news. Metal Masters, I just randomly did that to annoy you. That's all.
Yeah.
And it succeeded admirably.
Sounds like they're good at metal. Can't wait to listen to them.
Right?
I know. Well, if he wants to take the fall for me.
Start setting them up.
All right, so you said set him up?
Yeah, like not set them up to fall. Just start doing a bunch of crimes. Dress up like him. They're 2 metal ladders now.
Yeah, the problem here is that white van is way too known now. We need to change it.
Yeah, we'll change that.
Make it a black van. Solved.
Yeah.
I could do a little extra to it, maybe. I could do a little extra to it, maybe. You know, tweak it a little bit. Let me take a look at the van because I did a real rush job on it before.
Hydraulics.
We'll put that on a.
I don't like
low
high tech
priority.
unless you can make it to where EMPs won't affect it.
I might be able to do it.
Then that would be great.
Yeah.
That was a flaw we had when we were going out.
Yeah,
doing the ATMs.
actually, yeah. Let me see if I can build some shielding into this thing, and obviously, I'll have y'all change the color while I do that. So let's get to it.
Well, it's going to take you quite a while to figure that out. Testing and
Yeah.
so I would say in a couple days work for you, you might be able to figure it out.
So in the meantime, while I'm working on the van, what do we want to do? We since we don't have access to the van right this second. I mean, we could go take another. We don't have to use the good van for everything.
I think we should buy some body armor.
Bye.
Yeah, buy.
You have a lot of money.
Unless one of your powers is to create material objects from thin air, we
No.
need to purchase stuff.
No, I'm just good at making things, but yeah, I
have
would
to
need
buy
some. I
materials.
would need some time to work on it and all that. So yeah, I've been thinking about that though, guys. I've been thinking about some type of body armor for all of us. That would not just stop attacks, but could actually make us better, stronger. But I still need money for it, and I need materials, and I need to do.
How much money
more
do you
theoretical
need?
work. I don't know. That's the thing. It's the materials that are really costly sometimes. But I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to work these because they're still in the design stage. But I've got some ideas.
Till then, we're going to buy body armor.
Yeah.
No, that's
If we're
that's
still
fine.
robbing banks, I'd like to not get him shot.
No, that's fine. I was just thinking.
Where are you going to buy
for the
body
future.
armor from?
You can actually order some. I was looking at that
Internet.
internet.
or surplus
I was
source?
even looking for taser-proof body armor. It's a thing. It's actually pretty sleek looking,
You have to imagine it's probably going to be like excellent quality.
which is better than my skin.
True. All right, so you go on the internet and you search body armor. And what prices did you see?
It's like last week I was looking on the.
Yes.
Gotta love the internet. Let's just say a really good one would be what, $20,000 maybe.
All
if
right.
it's Kevlar,
That's easy.
and with the insulating, so if you get shot with a taser, it doesn't affect you.
20K.
$20K.
Boom. All right.
So you order
5 of them.
5.
Yeah.
So 100,000.
I'm a cop. I already have body armor. Wouldn't I?
Yeah, but not like this body
This
armor.
is almost
Not
like
as good as
tactical bodysuit.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's true.
You probably have a vest. That's about it.
I'm a corrupt cop. I have a lot more than that.
Okay, sorry. You've probably stolen them.
Yes. Yes.
So 100,000 out of our total.
Yes, 100,000 out of your total.
I just wrote it from the group funds.
Well, I was trying to think of where to write it down.
So
I'm just letting the accountant handle the money for now.
No, I mean the body armor
Oh, okay.
as a stat thing.
That's a good question.
You can just write it under.
Powers.
Yeah, you
powers,
can write it
yeah.
under powers. Just put down body armor. Excellent. 20. So when you do get hit physically, that's going to absorb 20 points of damage.
since this is that one with the taser proof, does it give like some protection against like electrical damage?
I would think probably around good.
All right, good.
Those things aren't that powerful.
No, it's meant for actual tasers, not somebody shooting a lightning bolt at you.
Yeah.
So I can still fry you.
Yes.
You shoot lightning?
I have weather control also.
Oh, yeah.
Just to manipulate mine, it's not gonna. Can I use my metal manipulation to actually infuse it with like parts of armor coming out, like metal on it, especially around the wrist and stuff, so I can actually do stuff? It's not
Yes.
the proto suit, but I'm
Yes,
actually
yes,
infusing
yes.
with the metal manipulation.
I know what you're saying now, yeah.
Okay. So mine looks a little more metallic.
Just strap a metal plate to the outside.
It's basically kind of what it is.
Okay, so we'll say a couple days pass. Unless you guys want to do anything else in the moment.
I think getting the armor and stuff would probably take a few days.
And also working on the van.
The Amazon drone drops it off at the door.
Stark Industries, great.
Yeah. And what have I done on the van?
You figured out that you possibly can prevent the engine from frying if you do a pulse, but it's not guaranteed.
But it's better than guaranteed. All right. So
Better than not guaranteed, you mean?
So I'm making the modifications.
Yeah, after various testing, engines probably blowing another $50K.
Yeah. We need to keep
We
making
got the money to spend.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's putting out these great engines and trying to, check the engine. So we'll say that it'll be able to take one shot. Then you have to redo it again.
Okay.
So if we're ever being chased, I can just unleash a really big one
And
we
get
can still
away. Yeah, it's like your escape.
Release a really big one.
Release a really big one.
Maturity level 0.
Also, while I'm doing that, I'm working on an actual engine design.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's time for your meeting.
Yeah, I've been working on that too.
All right. So you head to work for your meeting. The vice president and the CEO is there.
CEO or
COO, excuse
COO.
me. Chief Operating Officer wants to know because they heard big things about you. So they sit in the conference room with your boss.
This is where you get fired and turn evil.
And they have the projection set up ready for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to set a presentation, just give it,
yeah.
and then just try to mind control what?
Well, I'm going to do the presentation. I want to do mind control so they really like the engine, and also I want to add in, that they're going to give me like this giant bonus because they like it so much.
All right.
And, other perks. They're going to set me up as the head guy.
Give me a roll. It's going to be, since you're doing 3 people.
I thought it was
and-
2.
No, your boss is in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just one roll?
Just one roll.
97.
Yeah, that's in the red. So they're just like, they get a woo, they're clapping. They're like, dude, we got to get this to corporate. This is amazing. And then the CEO is like, give this man a bonus. They give you a gift card.
A gift card.
$25 gift card.
35.
Next day, we're all at Olive Garden.
I didn't know
On
we
me,
were at
guys.
Thomson Reuters.
$35 gift card to Olive Garden. There you go.
Oh, yeah. You got it made.
Living the dream.
Yeah. No, they say expect a big bonus in your check for this one.
Yes, sir. What about that position also?
Done.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
They handshake, and they fire the other guy.
Yes.
That's 2 lives you've ruined.
Yes. Oh, there's going to be a lot more lives ruined before this thing's over.
All right, so you head back home and celebrate with yourself for a few minutes before these guys get over.
So everything went great.
Happy for you.
There's a lot of money that's going to be coming in.
Happy for you.
Yeah.
we have a lot of money too the other night.
Absolutely. We're going to be making a lot of money here, and we're going to be getting ourselves some body armor pretty soon. However, right now, let me show you all the van.
Shipping tracking shows it'll be there by Friday. 2 more days.
Tracking for the body armor?
Yeah, the bio.
Okay.
I forgot that you had to go to your meeting before the body.
Yeah. Is the van ready, or
Yeah,
is it going
van's
to take
ready.
those
Yeah.
2 days? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show them. I managed to shield the engine compartment. It's not guaranteed that an EMP won't disable it, but I'm getting pretty good results. About a 70 to 80% chance that it won't.
It'll be at least your one scapegoat.
Yeah. So we've, I can work on getting it better as we go. But it's a good start, and it'll let us give us some more things we can do.
Any word on the metal adder? Any new videotapes? Anything like that?
Nothing yet, but more competent people than me are looking into it.
Look into a Thomas Johnson.
Thomas Johnson. Can I plug that into my...
You'd have to go out to your car since you're still on duty
Oh.
at this point.
Since I'm head of research
I'll do it
now,
later.
how much am I making?
Oh, you're probably 100,000.
Yeah.
Say that. I don't know how much head of research is going to be doing.
But head of research can order things.
Mhm.
Lots of good things.
So yeah, I'll go out to my car, plug it in.
Remember, we work for Toyota. It's not like we work for Stark Industries.
No, but Toyota can get me a lot of what I need, especially when it comes to, stuff for the van and body armor and all that. They can get me the materials I need. Because a lot of those materials are going to be the same.
Picture comes up of an individual. You don't recognize him at all, but he lives in Irving. Residence pops up.
I give him his address.
Gives you the address of the person you asked for.
Who is this person?
Oh, the metal adder.
Oh, okay.
Which he thinks is the metal.
How do you know that's him?
Don't laugh, but when I was a kid, for some reason, I think we were high at the time, but we were talking about what would happen if we were superheroes. And I would talked about how awesome it would be to have like black metal armor and stuff like that, and call ourselves the Metal Master.
Well, to be fair, I think we've all done that,
Yeah, I know, right?
except for Blaine, maybe.
What are you talking about? Blaine was probably the one that was. No, so
We've all done that.
The only person that would know that much about what I was thinking about for the design of my armor and stuff.
So did he just copy it like word for word almost?
It's a little off here and there, but if I was just to describe it aloud, that's pretty close. And the Metal Master thing,
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't that what you were going?
that was pretty much what I would call myself. Now I'm probably going to just come up with something new.
All right. Well, do you want to just go visit him or do you want to do anything else with him? Like, what's your end goal here?
There's an old buddy of mine. I'm kind of wondering why the heck he's wanting to out himself as this person.
That's a good question.
It's kind of weird.
So do you think we should abduct him?
Now he's
I mean, if he wants
now
to,
he's into kidnapping.
No, we can abduct him, question him, and then we can determine what we want to do from there. Or do you want to just go in friendly and talk to him?
I'll go in friendly at first. I mean, he doesn't know what we can do.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So go all friendly, see if you can get the information from him. Worst comes to worst, we'll go with plan B.
Kidnapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would we do with him when we kidnap him?
I mean, you knew what you were joining.
Why don't you just, he's the Metal Adder, arrest him?
Yeah, no, I was thinking I could just put an APB on him. Done.
There's that too.
We'll
So-
find out if it is him first. and
Yeah,
then-
that's what I'm saying. Worst case scenario,
He may not tell him, but
you see John just tap his forehead as he's looking
no,
at the...
I understand that. But am I going to be at the meeting too?
Sure, why don't...
Okay, I didn't think I was going to be at the meeting. I thought you and he were just going to hang out.
Aw, you're feeling left out.
That's why I said friendly.
I haven't seen this guy for like 10 years. For all I know, he's a complete douche.
Do we know who he is?
And for all, if we
No,
suspect right, he is a
'cause
metal
He
adder.
didn't follow you guys to high school.
Okay. Yeah,
It's kind of one of those things. He grew up with him as a kid, middle school. They went.
The only problem I see here is that I don't really know him, so it'd be weird
You
if
can
I just
stay in
walked
No.
the car.
It doesn't matter. It's a potential enemy.
Yeah, no,
Like, we're just friends saying, hey, what's up? And if it is, he brought someone else too. It's weird. If he's a metal adder, we need you there.
all
Because
right.
he has, supposedly, according to that video, 4 guys behind him.
Yeah.
The
All right.
Metal Masters.
Well, let's go talk to him.
I wouldn't go dressed as a cop, though.
Well, he has to. He's on duty.
No, he'll
I think common
stay.
Has to.
How about this?
Common sense. Come on.
How about
Supposed
he
to,
stays
yeah,
outside dressed as a cop, and then if we need him to come arrest him, we'll just message him to do it.
Again, that doesn't seem great, because if I was a supervillain and I see a cop car just outside my front door and 3 guys coming to my...
Well, no, he's going to be like down the block.
I'll just be down the block watching porn in the cruiser.
All right.
And then if we message him, he'll come by and arrest him if he needs to. And
He's got an unlimited data plan. He's happy.
Yeah. All
we'll
you need,
pretend
man.
like we don't even know who he is. And
Should
then
we wait for our suits to arrive and then do this, or are we going in jeans and T-shirts,
I think we should, just in case,
just in case?
and put stuff over it.
yeah. So we'll wait till the body armor is.
Wait, is this body armor metal?
Mine is.
Okay, we'll good luck with that.
Oh yeah, there is that. Maybe we should go in without the metal body armor.
That is true.
Yeah. Actually,
so far,
wait.
you guys in hand-to-hand combat?
Wait, if it's Kevlar and then it's
No, it's-
insulating material, on
His
top of
was,
it.
he
Oh.
modified his to be metal.
Okay, because ours wouldn't have metal
Right.
things. So, yeah, you would be fucked.
Well, it's metal's mostly consisting of here and maybe a breastplate.
Yeah. All right.
All right, cool. Well, that's where we're going to leave this episode off this week. And we'll be back next week. I'm Vince, sitting with
Steven, playing
Blaine.
John Faravax.
David playing Jim Jackson.
Jacob playing William Stark.
Corey playing George Hall.
and